What was the moment you realized that you had to call the police? I was 20, working part time as a rideshare driver while studying at university. One evening, I decided to take one last ride. It was about 10 minutes away from where I lived, so I accepted the request. The account name was under Sarah. When I arrived, a man who looked to be in his 50s got in. I asked, "For Sarah?" He replied, "Yes, that's my wife who booked it for me." As we drove, he mentioned he was going on a date with a girl he had been talking to for a few weeks, and this was the first time she agreed to meet. I felt a bit confused because he had just said his wife booked the ride, but I was exhausted, so I let it slide. After about 15 minutes, I dropped him off at a house where a girl who looked alarmingly young was waiting for him. Something felt off, so I pretended to be waiting for another ride. I stayed and watched, realizing he was meeting up with a minor. A wave of guilt and fear hit me because she seemed about the same age as my sister. The girl looked uncomfortable, and he was visibly trying to force her inside the house. My heart pounded. I drove off and immediately called the police. I was shaking, terrified because I knew he didn't have good intentions. When the police arrived, they found the girl in tears and arrested the man. It turned out that he and his wife had been involved in similar incidents before. They were both arrested, and I felt relieved that I had made the call.